Last time on Persona 3 Reload.
You do have a point.
Excuse me, did I try to Alt F4?
Here, these are my notes from last year. You can use them if you'd like.
Where'd you keep them?
I don't think the content of the class has changed much since then.
Your notes are as perfect as ever. They're easier to understand than the textbook itself.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Not this shit again! Not this again! No! Why? Why does this keep happening? Why do you do this to me, Sire 2.0? Why? Why? Why am I getting rejected? Why?
But I suppose I am rather particular about my note-taking.
Just kill me already.
In class, I listen closely and write down bullet points. Then I organize them later into a more readable format.
That's exactly what I used to do.
It's a bit time-consuming, but I find it's overall a more efficient way of reviewing the material.
That is literally how I got through high school and university. What the literal
If you plan your day-to-day tasks effectively, test preparation is as good as done.
Sorry, what? Now, a little conversation that's been going on in the Council of Kumas since the last stream was disregarding Junpei and the perils of not spending time with Junpei. And so there's been this whole little discussion on potentially missing out on events, social links, and all these other ramifications of not spending your first opportunity to... I don't think it's a social link moment, I think it's a social moment, I don't get what it's called, but it's not a social link event, it's like a hangout event. Let's call it a hangout event. And obviously, if you don't spend that particular hangout event, there are repercussions, like you won't get the end reward, which is apparently the strong fire sword Norse mythology persona. I'm like, alright. And I won't get his 3% damage boost. I'm like, alright. But apparently it also affects the ability to unlock other social links. Now, with that in mind, that's a minus. Hear me out. You've got social links that are not a particular character, which are instantly locked off if you don't spend that event, just that one event, with a certain character at a certain time on a certain day. It's not like if I don't spend time with a social link to like level 3 by so-and-so date, I won't be able to do something. It's like, if you don't spend that particular date with that particular character, it's locked off. Like, it's really black and white. You know, there's no ifs, buts, gray area, cutoff date, nothing. It's literally, if you don't say yes, done. It's like, whoa. That's a little, how should I say, huh? But anyway, that's just my initial thoughts here. And then, you know, everyone had the question of like, Kuma, load the save. And I'm like, it's nice to see a fellow person that hasn't seen the LP. Not the LP, sorry, the stream. Load the save, you say? Which one? And then it's automatically like, okay, fine. Do rewind. I'm like, okay, you can do rewind. Here's your rewind. Because rewinds are just save slots, right? Rewinds are save slots that are independent from your save slot. It's like, go rewind to the 16th and then rewind again. I'm like, I don't think that's how save slots work. Because if you attempt to do that, there's not a save slot before that. There's 5 save slots. That's what the rewinds are. They're save slots. It's a computer program. So, yeah. I didn't want to spend time playing video games with Junpei. I had other shit on that night. I don't remember. Did I eat ramen, or if I studied, or if I went to work? But I had other shit on. And, as it would seem, fate does not want to be changed. fate does not want to be rewritten. You cannot redo, as that really fun movie that we watched last night says. And I think that's a really cool title, which I might actually use as the title for the LP video. But you cannot redo. Fate has chosen not to be changed. So, yeah. Yeah. Fate has chosen. So, I hope this is not on. Did I turn off the... Okay, turn off the mic, please. Okay, this is weird. If the mic is on, it's blacked out, right? The mic is on. If the mic is off, it's yellow. Crazy. Persona 3 was very strict with social links. Like, for example, if you did not talk to Yuko, the track girl, after meeting her for the first time, you locked it out for the rest of the game. Okay. Lucky that the requirement is to just talk to her. Because I talked to her because, like, I was like, oh, she's probably a social link. Turns out she just wants to walk home or not walk home. But, hear me out here. Hear me out here. You can unlock the track team at any time by going to the track team door. Like, alright, fair enough. Social link, right? You unlock them. However, if, and this is, and I'm thinking about this in my very amateur programming way, but bear with me. If you just unlock track team rank 1, and you do not also, afterwards, on the same fucking day, talk to the girl, locked off. What? That's like crazy black and white if statement. It's not if you unlock track team and you do not talk to the girl from the track team, you will not unlock social link or whatever, because you can do that on multiple days. It's like, if you don't talk to her on the same day you got the rank 1 of the track team, she's locked up. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. And like, think about this from a real world social point of view, right? You just joined the track team, yeah? Like, you just joined the club, right? If you did not say hi to a person you saw at the club the same day outside a club, there's no way they'll be friendly with you. Like, that is insane, right? Like, if you said hi to them tomorrow, they're like, fuck off, right? That's the way I look at it, right? I look at it from the programming point of view, and now I'm looking at it from the social human psychology point of view. In both cases, it is insane, right? Right? It's insane. It's insane, right? It's so insane that the bloody temperature's increasing from the insanity of my body heat. Lucky I have aircon now, so I'm not gonna die. But, like, insane, right? Yeah, Persona 3 is a lot harsher than P5. I'm not gonna say it's harsh. I'm gonna say it's a little bit of an oversight. Like, it's a logical oversight. It's something they could have polished, I would say. Something that they could have polished. Luckily, they got a lot better for with no locked off social links. Apparently not, because apparently I just locked off a social link by not spending time with Junpei. So technically your statement is not correct. They got better with not locking off social links, but they still locked off social links. I mean, after Persona 3. Yeah, well, basically. That's a link episode. No. You missed the entire conversation. It's not a link episode. Apparently, not doing a link episode locks a social link later, which means you can't have all the social links later, which is like insane, because you've just lost an entire arcana from not spending a social time with one guy at one time at one night. Like, that is insane. I will stand by that. That is insane. That is incorrect. I never did a thing with Junpei and unlocked all of the social links just fine. Then I'm being fed misinformation. Anyways, at this point, I'm scared of, going any further in that discussion, because someone might say something that's a spoiler. That being said, I should probably write the message. If someone posts a spoiler, spam Pepe. Spam Pepe. Where's my Pepe? So mods know, and it floods chat. There we go. Just in case. Alright, let's continue. I think last time we passed our school exam, so we didn't fail. Awesome sauce. We did Tartarus all the way up to the next block without Yukihiko. Yes. See, remembering names. So we did Tartarus without Yukihiko. Is that your name? Akihiko. Fuck! Okay, Akihiko Yuki... Shit. Yukari! Yukari, right? Right? Okay. I might have mixed the two together, but I'm getting better. Shit, that was close. Shit, that was close. I believed it. I even believed it. Like, I was 100% committed. You're Yukihiko. Like, 100%. I was certain. In the moment I said it, I was certain. Yuki is technically the main character's last name, so you're not entirely wrong. Don't confuse me any further. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we did Tartarus without you. Cool. We passed school, so Mother Dearest is not gonna kill us. Junpei and Yukari have a brother and sister dynamic, which is hilarious. What was I doing again? It's evening. Right, I'm gonna do some stuff. Cool. Town map time. What was I... I'm actually trying to remember at the back of my mind what was I doing. Social links, Fool, that's the team. Magician, he's hitting on the teacher. Student council, we haven't done yet. Old couple, we were focus firing the old couple. Chariot is the track team we haven't done yet. Justice is the treasurer. We spent time with her because for some reason I have a soft spot for broken things. And Hermit is the online gamer girl that we spent time with. Saturday evening, which means tomorrow we can spend the day with Gamer Girl. Awesome sauce. I like where this is going. Which means I have a social link here? That's unusual. It's not Elizabeth, is it? Oh, this guy. Oh, this is the guy the other guy was talking about. He's the guy for the guy talking about the other guy. Right, he's the news guy. Alright. Hey there, news guy. Wait, maybe I should sell some junk and see how rich I am. I want to see how rich we are, because we just did an entire section of Tartarus. Which I hate to admit, but there isn't much adults we can do lately. Something, you misread everything. Alright, sell all of the things. Imitation katana, replica sword. Cool. What about junk? Have I sold all my junk? Alright, I got 70k from selling all my junk.
All done here? Come back soon.
So if I had 100k, I'd be able to buy that really expensive thing. I think it was 100k. I think it like doubled social link XP or some crap.
Welcome.
Browse products. It's expensive but doesn't do anything. Wearer more experience in battle. See, I was gonna buy this. A ring that grants the wearer more experience in battle. I feel that this would be quite handy. Earring that restores 1 HP upon death once per battle. That just becomes broken. A luxury necklace that protects the wearer from all ailments. I think this would just break the game. By the way, you can press start to save. You don't need to config. Yeah, I totally forgot that last time. My brain and all that. Can I learn about some websites on that onion thing that you guys are talking about? You know, that thing where if you don't know what it is, you won't find it because there's no searching thingy, but there is a directory and I don't know about it.
Go have a look for yourself.
You're curious, aren't you? Well, have a look. You got nothing. You suck. Oh, right. You can tell me stuff about stuff. Onion browsing. I was talking about Tor and the dark web and the Onion network where multiple computers... You know what? I'll let you look it up. I was making a joke. It's okay. Man in a suit. Well, suits are cool. If only I could find someone who could steal our clients' hearts. There must be some handsome young man out there who could drive all the housewives well. Oh, right, he's being literal. Right here. Wait, does this guy run a club? Where? I don't see anyone. For heaven's sake, quit wasting my precious time. This must be the man Maya was talking about, the one she saw on TV. But he doesn't seem to be interested in me. If I had enough charm to be smooth, then maybe I could get his attention. How charming am I? I am unpolished. So I'm more charming than a sandwich, less charming than smooth. Do I recognize him? You asked me this last time. He's apparently on the TV and the guy that sells me drugs in P5. Sorry, weapons, because drugs bad. Jack Frost. I already have one. Okay. So now I've got time. I think I need more courage. Well, I need more charm for this guy. So if I don't start working on it, but if I get more courage, I would be able to buy the thing that requires the courage to get even more stuff. I think it's this one. Eat. Yeah, I can't get that one. Too crowded. Sweets. Oops. I think it was this place. I gotta order it online or something? I can't order it in store, but I've got the membership. I just gotta spend online.
Welcome.
So I can register online to get takeout. And I don't think I can buy anything from here right now, can I? Courage. I think this gives you 2. So this will be 2 and 2. Buy more than 1. And this is for like SP and HP. We also have Elizabeth Burger Challenge. Good point. I don't know if I'm able to do that yet. But then again, I have been eating enough burgers to be clinically obese. My arteries are probably filled with fake cheese. Tanaka is a reference to the game's writer. The writer for the older games also almost got fired for putting a self-insert into the game, so he could have them date the character whose design was based on the model. What? You mean like date as in go out on a date? Nighttime only, the burger challenge is underway. 1800, so 18 bucks. As Elizabeth mentioned, there is a food challenge. Should I spend the night here? I say try it. Mystery Burger, Burger Challenge. A notorious challenge even famous competitors surrendered to. I actually did one of these after a tournament, and it was like a 30 centimeter burger. So like the burger was, the radius was 30 centimeters. So it's like 30 centimeters from one side to the other, like massive burger. And it was fortunately like a single patty, and then it was like a 1.25 liter of drink and like a massive chips and also a dessert. And I was doing it. Now, it wasn't like the burger itself or the chips or the dessert or anything that was starting to get me. What actually started getting me was the burger bread. Now, what I noticed was when it's warm, you can eat it. But as it slowly started cooling down, the bread got hard. It got really, really hard. And you know what happens when you're eating hard, dry bread? You want to drink. What happens when you drink? You fill up your stomach, and then the bread expands, and then your stomach becomes full. So the patty was like this. The bread was like this. Another piece of bread like this. So I was actually eating like an entire loaf of bread. I kind of feel that this burger challenge was rigged because they used so much bread. You got duped, Kuma. Oh yeah, I got ripped off. So basically I paid for like a giant patty, chips, drink, and dessert, and a fuck ton of bread for 30 bucks. I got ripped off. And at the end of it, it wasn't even the fact that if you finish it, you get it for free, because I just wanted to do the challenge for shits and giggles. What really got me was that the bread was shit. The secret is to drown the bread and eat it separately. I figured that out when I was towards the end. By that point, the bread was already in my stomach, and I was like, shit. Like the chips and the drink and everything else, like I could just devour. I was just annoyed with the bread. Because I don't actually like eating bread. But anyway. I don't know, maybe I'll do a burger challenge for shits and giggles when we're out and about and filming and streaming and shit. But I just don't want to eat unnecessary carbs. Alright, let's try. See, this I could do. Like, if you gave me multiple actual burgers, you're fine. But if you gave me bread, I'm screwed. There's a ridiculous amount of burgers. I wonder if I'll be able to finish everything. Eat it, you skinny bastard. No matter how much I eat, the amount of burgers doesn't seem to decrease. Because you're not eating enough. Eat, you skinny bastard. Wait, if you could get all these burgers for 18 bucks, why would I even cook at home? Focus on a single burger. Look away from the burger. Glance on the pile away from the burger. I would say look away from the burgers. Don't pay attention to the burgers. I'll try it. Let me try it and see how we go. Look away from the burgers. Eating while staring off into the distance made me feel a little better. There is actually a psychological thing where people are eating and they're playing on their phones, right? And so they end up eating more than they normally would. Because they're distracting themselves, their body is not registering that they're actually eating. So they're chewing and swallowing, but because they're distracted, the brain hasn't actually realized that they're eating. So they're bypassing the part of the brain that makes them feel full, until it already hits the gut, which takes time. So by the time the gut's like, hey, I'm full, they've continued eating for another 20 minutes. I feel like I'm making progress, but I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Eat without stopping, take breaks in between, wash it down with soda. No! Just keep eating! Working through the pain, I managed to maintain my base without stopping. Pace, not base. It's the final stretch. How can I keep this up and complete the challenge? Savor the flavors, imagine something sour, chew properly and slowly. That's actually wrong. If you chew slowly, your brain is gonna say, oh, I'm eating a crap ton of food. Bad. If you savor the flavors, bad. Because you're already at the point where you're not enjoying the flavors. That's wrong. Imagine something sour. Imagining something sour makes you drool. It makes you salivate. So it actually makes it easier to eat. Because your mouth is not dry. Imagine something sour. Imagine eating something sour instead helped me maintain my pace. Did it work? Time's up. I managed to eat the mountain of burgers. Pacing, technique, and mental fortitude were all required. I feel I've grown. Hello, sweet diabetes. How is this academics? What? How is this charm? Okay, they give me a bonus to everything, but like, let's be real here. Charm since you're the winner. Yeah! I won the eating contest! I'm so charming. I'm more charming than a sandwich. Thanks to completing the Big Eater Challenge. I can now order the limited weekend Wild Duck set when it's available. Hey, Arjun. Yeah, I know it's hot. Just chill here in my cave of coolness. Yeah, you're just chilling in the. Hutchins in the corner. Can I put the big camera? No. I wanna reveal. Hutchins in the corner there. She's in the. See the chairs moving? She's in the corner. So now that the aircon is here, it's like the aircon is set to, and I'm not even joking, 25 degrees. But if you go out of the room, it's like 30 something. It's really hot and humid. Whereas here, there's no humidity, so you're not sweating. Meanwhile, Hutchins like, can I chill in this room a little bit? You know you can chill in the computer and they won't see you, right?
Yeah, but it's just a quick work.
Nah, you can chill here. It's all good. In Persona 4 style, actually completing the challenge is awesome for stats. Can I keep doing this challenge every day for stats? That's the best way to max out my stats. First, I should report back to Elizabeth. Just wobble back to Elizabeth. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. It was almost 40 in Western Australia. There was a power outage. Jesus! I got a text message. Hey, are you free? No. I gotta spend time with my online girlfriend. Hey, are you free? Since we've got the day off, hit me up if you want to go somewhere. I'll be free till the afternoon. And this is not actually a social link, so I'm not doing it. Wants to hang out. I feel as if I can get closer. Should I hit him up on that? No. Looks like he wants to hang out. No, I said no. You'll die of a heart attack, but you do you. Hey, at least I'll be confident and charming. There's no school today. It's almost time for the home shopping show. Right, I gotta do the home shopping show and then I gotta do the other stuff. Alright, unfortunately that burger challenge to get the 2 stats and everything isn't available after you complete it. Dang it. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the home shopping network. See what they have for sale. And then I'm gonna do a duplication, buy all the stuff, and then I'm gonna spend time on the PC. Ah, it's this guy. Catchy song.
Amazing commodities.
You're a commodity.
I'm going to do it.
Home cooking set. Have you been dreaming about learning to cook so you don't know where to start? Well, look no further. First up, we have the all-purpose apron. Put this on, it'll turn you into a first-class chef. So it's a piece of armor. It's wonderful, but there's more.
Bad, kid.
2 Umugi water 2. Is the armor good? Only for 6,000. You can probably watch shopping in your room, no need to go down. Ah, thanks for the reminder. Is the armor actually any good? Because like $6,000, I can actually go to the store and buy 2 pieces of armor for 2 separate people. It's good? Well, it can be worn by male and female, so all good. Alright, I'll buy it. I will buy your overpriced armor.
Thanks, kid. Bye-bye.
Alright, we ordered that. Now let's go and see what the fox says. Oh, I can spend time with... No, wait, wrong place. Oh, right, it's just these guys. I'll get the SP water while I'm here. I clicked on the wrong thing, but anyway. Might as well. Station. Hello, little girl. The classes are boring, my teacher is okay, but I'm jealous of the classroom next door. I always hear laughter coming from it. Aww. Vending machine. SP. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shrine? I found from other people the arcade actually gives you 4 social stats via data mining despite only showing 2. What? If I knew that, I would have used them more often. Crap. Some visitor left behind an offering. Should I pray? I sent something. Yep. I will duplicate a heal and support. Charm. So you mean to tell me, had I actually gone to the game arcade, I could have gotten extra stats, which then would have bought me time, which I would have used to spend time with Junpei. GG. Maybe Junpei was trying to tell us something, and I just wasn't wanting to listen. Maybe Junpei was like, hey bro, come spend time at the game arcade, it's actually better than you think. It's actually true. Okay, time to find my academics. That's nuts. What about the movie cinema? Does the cinema give you 2 stats, 3 stats, or 4 stats? Vending machine. No. Alright, time to spend time with our gamer girl. Apparently from what I heard from Nico B, so... Well, if people data mined it, the data mine is pretty, like, conclusive. Because they'd be looking at the data on the coding. Alright, I hope you guys have the correct answers. I do... have the hermit? Yes, I do. I think the cinema gives 2, but if the arcade is hiding the amount, then I don't know. Yeah, so the cinema could also be hiding, so the max might actually be 2 visibly. Chat box is blinking. Let's do it. I'll spend time. I'm in the dungeon. I see Maya. I went to the gym yesterday to work out. My muscles are sore, but I'm so buff. There's nothing a little endorphins won't cure, right? Or so much pain. Actually, I only went because I was so pissed off at that bastard. Calm down. What bastard? I'm pretty sure we gotta say what bastard. Sorry, I have kind of a dirty mouth today. Maya seems embarrassed. What I meant was, I was upset because of this guy. Remember that Mr. E guy, the SOB, right? I made a small error on some paperwork and now he's all up my ass. Sorry, I made a small error on some paperwork and now he's all on my ass. Whoops. You're supposed to be teaching correct grammar, he told me. STFU, old man. He thinks he's all that just because he's a classic literate teacher, FFS. Doesn't he know who I am? I'm Maya, you old bastard. If Mr. E starts playing this game too, I'm putting him on ignore. You can't talk to him either, okay? Hehehe, on. Maya is confiding in me. I feel like we're growing closer. Well, that was easy. All I had to do was pretend to listen. Wait, is that how relationships work? Mr. E probably doesn't have a computer. At his house, anyway. He probably uses an abacus. Talk about classic. Rufflecopter. Phew, much better. Maybe I'll go take a shower now. Blush. Don't worry, I won't let that old geezer get me down, Tatsuya. Maya's player signed off. I decided to log out as well. Atlas isn't the best at coding. I mean, in Persona 1, they literally forgot to compress the overlays, meaning it took the game forever to load. This was on PS1, by the way. How do you forget to compress overlays on a PS1? Didn't that become, like, obvious during testing? That the thing was taking forever to load? You did say you had no idea. We both know I can't read that. We both know I can't read that. Well, okay, I can. You did say you had no idea Hutchin could speak English until you started dating her. Sorry? Sorry, what'd you say? What'd you say?
I was able to say things more than just I'm hungry.
I mean, I know you could say more things than I'm hungry, but like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You were cute. I wasn't paying attention. Take the compliment.
So you didn't enjoy our conversation?
I'm not saying I didn't enjoy our conversation. I'm just saying I enjoyed our time together more.
Okay.
What can I say? At least Kuma is honest. I'm anything like, yeah. Oh, there you are. Rank 5 to 6? Perfect. Wait, she just literally said, there you are, and that's it. Does that imply that she wants to spend time with us? What? I've data mined and actually worked on a few fan translations for PS1, and yeah, it's a miracle the game even boots. But hey, Atlas seems to have gotten a bit better at coding. Bloody hope so. The wait is over. The wait is over. The set is finally here. Plus, your free drink that comes with the set will have extra ice. Do you know why they put extra ice in the free drink? Because you get less of the actual drink. Peck away, wild ducklings. Secret recipes, mysterious ingredients. Do you have the guts to go to Wild Duck? Extra ice is a scam. I always order without ice. Always without ice. Alright, Mr. Yakuza. To really get the feel for Battleback, a trip or two to Tartarus won't cut it. I feel like I'm gonna want to go every day. Well, if you're going tonight, give me a shout. I'm raring to go. Wait, are you actually able to go now? Are you actually recovered? You mean if I actually waited just one extra day, you could have come with us? Oh well. Our exam results come out tomorrow, huh? I don't think I flunked it or anything, but I couldn't really study like I usually do because of Tartarus and everything. We went twice! I probably shouldn't make excuses. I'll just have to plan better for next exam. We literally went twice. Come on. We told you about potentially waiting, but you were eager to go back to Tartarus. I viewed it as a challenge, completing it with 2 people rather than 3. Alright? You can't take this away from me. I did it without him. It means I don't technically need him. At least you got bragging rights. Yeah. I brag every time I look at the mirror. Yeah. Bragging rights. As long as you're having fun, you're winning. Alright, oh yeah, I can go to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, wherefore art thou, Elizabeth?
Marvelous.
I can see that you're living quite the fulfilling life between nurturing your bonds and striving for self-improvement. This is less of a reward and more of a gift. Please take it. She's just giving me these fragments for free.
I'm looking forward to it.
I can offer see the limits of your potential. Look forward to witnessing you grow even further. How may I assist you? About requests.
Here are my requests. Wonderful.
Done and done. It seems you completed a request. One moment, please. You took on the burger establishment's eating challenge. I wasn't aware that completing it would grant you access to an off-menu combo.
Marvelous.
What a truly generous service. Although it was only made me yearn even more to challenge it myself one day. Please take this as your reward. She's just What even are these Twilight fragments?
Very well.
I also found out talking to Elizabeth multiple times gives
Good
new
day.
dialogue. Ask her out.
Shame.
Terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to wait till another day. She turned down my invitation. Ouch.
Very well. Good day.
So just spamming her like this,
Very
huh?
well. Good day. Very well. Good day. Very well.
Whatever. I'm at the talk option. Whatever. Alright, we've done that. Let's see what the burger challenge set gives us. If not, I can spend more time at the arcade. See, all the people that get info from the data mine are playing on hacks. They know stuff that we don't know. Saturday and Sunday nights only, weekend set. Limited set is available on Saturday and Sunday nights. Let's see what the set gives us. Raises courage. How much courage does it give me? 3? Gourmand. Decided to try the weekend set. The taste was indescribable, but I somehow finished the whole thing. So is that only 2 or is that 3? I don't actually know. See, now I'm whizzed out, because I don't know if 2 means 2, or it means 3, or it means 4. Like, I'm totally whizzed out now. I have no idea. I'm second-guessing everything.
Good morning.
Morning. You're as punctual as always, Kuma. This morning, Junpei left earlier than usual, looking like the world was about to end. That's a rare sight. What happened? Nah, that's a rare sight.
Jeez.
Yeah, no kidding. This is the same Junpei who's always running late. Our midterm scores are going to be revealed today, so he said he's going to beg the teachers for a higher score before they get posted. And if it's going to work... Oh, by the way, you remember that girl Sanada Senpai was talking about? Yamagishi-san? I heard she has a weak constitution, but that's just a rumor. I wonder what she's really like. But having more people to join us in our fight is good news, right? I assumed it gives 2, but since the hidden arcade stat thing, it could be more. Wait, did he eat the toy? Hey, the exam results are up. I'm in the top 10. Alright, that's not bad, considering there's 100 people. Everyone is looking at me. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm more charming than a sandwich. Come to think of it, Mitsuru promised to give me a gift if I scored well. I should talk to her when I see her. Lunchtime is almost over. I should get back to class. Imagine she doesn't give us a reward for being top 10. To get top of the class, you need rank 3. Well, if only I went to the arcade to study.
Time for class.
You can show off your scores to each other later. Let's spend a bit more time going over the test. The first part was the kanji dictation section. How did any of you get this part wrong? It was a gimme. I swear, you make me feel ashamed to be a teacher sometimes. Whoa! Next was the short essay, your reaction to a passage about bullying in schools. Woof. These don't have a sole correct answer. You could write whatever comes to mind as long as it's relevant. You could even write about something you'd never discuss aloud, like a complaint about bullying at Gekukan, for example. Though I'm sure this was not an issue in this class, right? Bear in mind, I hate cowards who resort to bullying. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? I think you should stay awake and get more knowledge.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, on the next section. Many of you got these wrong. Are we paying attention? Good. Now you were asked to write the correct conjunction in each case. The first one's answer was and if you wrote however, you lucked out with some partial credit. I won't award it next time though. Got it? It kind of sounds like she was giving students free points. How did you guys fail? She was legit just giving you free stuff. How do you fail this class? Class has ended. I'm neither happy nor disappointed with my score, so it's about average. How'd you do, new guy? I did alright. Oh, Junpei's AWOL. Well-behaved student. My score wasn't too bad. I guess it's a starting point. Our friend is AWOL as well. Track team boy is here, but we haven't spent any time with him.
Oh!
Kuma, I saw the exam results. You were really high on the list. Kirijo-senpai seemed impressed. Maybe she'll even give you some kind of reward. The music is chill, I like it. Student council, I will do this another time. Aren't you the student council girl? Informed student. I heard someone was attacked on the street here. They said the victim's injuries weren't too serious, but still kind of scary. So they were just attacked, like unprovoked? I don't know, maybe they had it coming to them. Jesus, that's bad. Twilight fragments? Yeah, I didn't see any Twilight fragments. Wait, so student council. Anything here? I'm going shopping soon, it's been a while. What are you buying? I need new clothes. The summer fashions are almost here. I don't know if we can actually go to the rooftop. I recommend the track team since you get another new link that is only available on 2 days of the week. Okay, that sounds good. Muchas gracias. I do have a chariot. I was trying to focus fire down the people that I had. But it's not too bad. I'm gonna go duplicate a thing. Duplication. Yep. Magic. Dark insta-kill. Light damage to all foes. Light damage to one foe. You see, I like using the 1 damage because if I can get a critical hit, I can just chain it. All your yens, yip. I think of yip as Appa. That's how I think of yip. Not the school gates. First floor. I know I can't go on without talking to him, but maybe I should be satisfied with just staring at him from afar. Huh, what should I do? You know that chick back there who's been following me? I don't know what to do with her, so I'll just leave her hanging. Have you considered talking to her? God forbid. Ah, Kirijo!
What?
Shop. Book cover. Lukewarm taiyaki. I have one? I have one. Okay, cool. So I can give that to people if I need to. Cool. As long as you pass your exams, you'll be fine. But I never study for my exams because I'm too lazy. Welcome to my world. Okay, how do we do? Midterm exams for the first time have been posted. I'm in the top 10. Look at third year results. Mitsuru. Mitsuru scored the highest. Damn! Sanada. Sanada's score is very high. Top 10, second years. Yukari. About average. What? Junpei. Quite low. Oof. Stop looking. So, I'm gonna be your favorite after this.
Oh.
Ah, Kuma. I saw your exam results. Good work. Here, this is from the chairman.
Excellent.
It's a reward for effectively balancing schoolwork as well as our extracurricular activities. Can I screenshot this? Oh, wait. You know what I'm thinking. Power incense, guard incense, magic. Ooh. Drugs.
Oh.
Are you leaving now? Yeah, see you later.
See you.
Alright, be careful on your way back. Let's walk back together. It's like, no, I gotta spend time with people. Sorry, I have friends now. Alright, we might as well, right? The other guy's not here and we should focus via the students on a school day and we can always spend time with the old couple during the day on weekends. Try not to get stabbed by your fangirl with comments like that.
Hey!
Ha! Yo, Kuma, finally, exams are over. Now we can focus on practice. Oh yeah, you head into practice, better hurry and get changed. I feel as if I can grow closer. I feel like I might grow closer soon. Should I spend time with the track team? Let's do it! Alright, let's go! Today, let's see what you're made of, but don't overdo it, right?
My side is killing me. I might have overdone it a bit.
Work through the pain. Don't push yourself. Harden the F up! I kind of feel like telling him to toughen up. 2? Yeah, good shit. I like it.
Easy for you to say. But honestly, you're probably onto something.
He's wearing Asics. I've got the same running shoes, except they're black.
How about you? You okay? You've really been pushing it. You don't even look tired. What kind of training regimen do you have?
Burgers. Every day. Just a normal routine. A very special routine. I feel like saying a very special routine because he just eats burgers and fast food. He did the burger challenge yesterday and he ran a marathon today. What the literal hell?
I figured as much, as I wouldn't be dying over here. You're pretty crazy. Kinda sucks. You totally destroyed me. I knew the standards were high around here, but I never thought someone so good would be right in front of me. Okay, I've made up my mind. Listen up. I'm gonna make you eat my dust.
Looks like Miyamoto sees me as a rival. I feel like we're growing closer. Isn't that how most food challenge YouTubers do it? I go to the gym. Like, I don't do marathons.
Sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Let's get go. Ah!
Oh, is that your knee? That's not good. What's wrong?
I think I might have twisted my knee.
Ooh, that is not fun.
Forget it. Let's go.
How'd you twist your knee? You're in fucking high school. You're in fucking high school. How'd you twist your knee? I parted ways with Miyamoto and went back to the dorm. You're like running. You know what I mean? Like you're running track. You're not cross running off in the wild. I think you were supposed to say 2 then. I mean, I can try it. It's Yuko, the team manager. Should I say hello? I think I will.
Oh, it's you. What's up?
Wanna walk home together?
Okay, sure.
Oh shit, it's working.
don't we stop somewhere along the way?
It's working better than originally expected.
It's tough being a team manager. You really don't get any respect.
She's drinking coffee? Damn! Is it a high schooler?
And the guys on the team all act like little kids.
Look, it's because girls are more emotionally mature than guys at this age. It's gonna feel that way until you hit around 22, 23 years old.
Where's my towel? Can you wash this for me? Ugh, I'm not their mother, you know.
They just sound like mama boys. Can you wash this for me? Excuse me?
At least I don't have to worry about gaining weight since I'm always running around taking care of them.
Wow, you are. So you're actually doing it. See, that's why they're relying on you, because you're enabling them. Don't enable them.
How about you? Are you enjoying track and field?
Yeah, I go there like once a month. It's fun. I'm just gonna lie through my teeth.
Oh yeah? That's good to hear. Thought it might be boring for you, since you're so much better than everyone else.
The standard's not very high. We haven't attended any training session and we've been eating fast food all month, and somehow we're still the fastest person.
I can tell just by looking. It's like you've got your own style, and you don't waste much energy. Well, if you have any questions, just ask Kaz. You know, Kazushi. You guys are in the same class, so I'm sure he'd be willing to help you. You can ask me too if you want, since I'm the manager.
Seems to be looking out for me. I feel like the two of us have gotten a little closer. Oh shit, she's a social link! Nice.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond.
Yeah, we're going to hell.
Thou shalt have our blessing when
She
thou
is not a priestess, I can tell you that.
a persona of the strength.
Oh! The strength arcana! Respect. Respect. So the chariot is like the lion, meanwhile she's controlling the lion. Respect.
Oh, I've got to run. There's a show I want to catch. See you at school.
Respect. After saying goodbye to Yuko, I decided to go back to the dorm. Respect.
Perfect timing. Would you mind heading to the rooftop with me?
This is very sus. What is it? Sure. Sure. If you didn't ask her to walk home the first two chances yet, you missed out on her entire social link. Damn! Well, lucky she was a girl, I guess. Quick answer, I like it.
It isn't anything important. I just wanted to show you something.
If it's one of your lame jokes, I swear to God I'm pushing you off the rooftop.
And I just so happen to have the key to the rooftop.
This sounds sus. She's only available on Wednesdays and
Shall we
Saturdays,
go?
so she's limited. Gotcha.
Do you recall fighting that shadow here on the rooftop a little while back?
Yeah.
Well, while cleaning up the aftermath, I happened upon some planters and gardening tools.
You're growing marijuana, aren't you?
And I couldn't help myself from setting up our own little garden.
He's growing weed. He looks like the type of person to grow weed. Who the fuck locks the bloody rooftop off? He's growing drugs.
So, what do you think? Not too shabby, huh?
Looks pretty good. You like gardening. Why am I here?
Oh, are you not interested in this sort of thing? Tending to plants can help calm the mind. Or so they say. I don't have much gardening experience myself.
My cousin does the gardening downstairs. I personally just wanted to pour concrete everywhere and be done with it.
But I digress. There is, in fact, a reason I brought you here. I'd like you to use these planters however you see fit.
What? Put bodies in there as fertilizer?
Although I did set them up, I'm afraid that I won't be able to tend to a garden as often as I'd like.
Why do they look like coffins?
I did mention it to Kirijo-kun, but it didn't catch on. I suppose due to her upbringing. Besides, you're able to cook meals at the dorm, correct? Well, now you can grow your own vegetables for healthy eating.
Sounds interesting. Sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, I won't force you to work on this if you absolutely don't want to. I'm just giving you the option to do so. Come plant something whenever you feel like it.
At the rooftop garden, you can raise crops of vegetables. Each one will take a different amount to grow. You or your teammates can eat the vegetables you harvest to gain benefits that will be helpful when journeying into Tartarus.
Here are some seedlings. Go ahead and plant them if you like.
You want to know what's effed up about Australia? In Australia, the growing of marijuana and mushrooms and other narcotics is illegal. However, the purchasing of and the selling of seedlings is not illegal. So to purchase the seedlings is legal, but to put the seedlings in soil is illegal. Why are the seedlings illegal? Who the hell thought that crap up? Anyway, whatever.
You should be able to purchase other types of seedlings around the city. Feel free to experiment.
I don't understand logic. I must be too immature to understand logic of adults. I am still a child on the inside.
Well, that's everything. And now, it's time to raise the roof and elevate this garden to new heights. And to top it off, eat your veggies, peas.
Can you really quickly climb up over that fence? Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. It's time to die. It's time to die, you mother... It's time to die. Look at this ledge. It's like, look at this ledge. Look at this ledge. It is up to his knees. And he's not even that tall. Like, look at this. Look at this. It wouldn't even take much. Honestly, wouldn't take much. Wait, so this is all... Like, look at all this space. Look at all this space. I could build a gym up here. I could literally build a gym up here. I could do like a Tekken 3 style, like, fighting ring here. Look at all this room. You've got plenty of room. Use it for something. I could land a bloody helicopter here. It's the planter. Nothing is planted. Looks like I can plant something. Healthy tomatoes. 10 days until fully grown. Let's build our own dojo and ring on the rooftop. It can be harvested on the 6th of the 4th. Sure, why not? Planted the healthy tomatoes. That's not a... That's a massive... That's the actual tomato tree itself. A little sprout tomato tree would be like this big. He's actually planting the thing, which is going to give you tomatoes in like 10 days. That's nuts. Looks like I can harvest them 6-4 onwards. Start Fight Club. Oi! You broke the first rule. Alright, I'm gonna check really quickly. I don't actually think you needed to put the other option when talking to Chariot, because I don't think you need to put the other option when talking to Chariot. Did I actually get the thing? I didn't. Whoops!
I apologize.
Oh, she's busy. Mitsuo seems to be worried about my study habits. It seems she wants me to focus... Sorry, what? Sorry, what? Let's walk home together.
My apologies.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment. I need to make some time to study. There's a lot to cover. like the material and college entrance exams. Make sure you don't neglect your own studies as well. I know you have other things to worry about, but studying should be a student's #1 priority. Mitsuru seems to be worried about my study habits. It seemed that she wants to focus on her academics. Maybe if I was a genius, then she'd spare me some time. Genius is max academics. Jesus Christ. Toughen up. Let's try normal. Let's see what happens. I don't think I can get extra stats. Yeah, see, it doesn't make a difference. No! I really want to open up the menu to just load things. No thanks. I said no! How did I end up here? Why am I here? I don't know how. The illusion of choice. I missed out on a link? I know. I know. I know. It was this one. It's a forced tutorial. I can't believe they're doing this to me. So track team 2, and then we unlock strength 1. Mate, being a like... Fun fact, Strength Arcana at P3R was the Warden Twins. I know, you mentioned already. Like, okay, I'm gonna be real here. I have worked out before to get attention from girls. I have gone shopping to buy different clothes to get the attention of girls. I've done a lot of shit to get attention from girls. But never in my life have I ever studied to get attention of girls. I think that is probably a line I would not cross. I would be bored shitless. If it is a topic that I am interested in, I will probably dive down the rabbit hole and, you know, just out of sheer curiosity, spend time and learn about it. But studying in general for the sake of just studying, no. No. If I see the value in it, I will do it. If it's just knowledge for knowledge's sake, where I don't actually see the application where I can use it, or an interest that I have in it, I don't care. Like, honestly, it just hits me like I don't care. Games, games, games. So I should actually go to the arcade. I should go to the arcade, because that can raise my stats. Also, check Junpei's room, and the club for new info. I don't think I can actually go to Junpei's room. I don't think I can actually go to Junpei's room. He wasn't in class.
Hey there.
My results were actually better than I expected. It seems like the exam didn't cover that much time, so I lucked out. I still wish that I had enough energy to study after going to Tartarus though. We went twice. Maybe if you actually ate real food instead of Pocky Sticks, you'd actually have energy. Jesus, I overestimated you. I at least thought you would be above average in intellect. Turns out you're basic as fuck. Wow, that was judgmental. Yes. My scores in the latest rounds of exams were quite a bit higher than usual. I guess it's only natural considering how I used my training time to study instead. Alright, Mitsuru told me she'll be back late tonight. So according to her, Tartarus is a no-go. Look at this guy. He's eating them ramen to become more charming. Yeah, my grades were, well, they were what I expected. Just leave me alone, man. Done and done! You can now check out his room. That's creepy. Vacant room. Oh, Junpei's room. Doesn't seem to be in his room. Right, so when they're in their room. Oh, so the boys are all on this floor. She's slightly above average in academics, at least compared to her peers. I thought with her studying and being like Junpei's big sister, she would be like, you know what I mean? Boys on the second floor, girls on the third. So they have to climb up additional stairs. I would see that as torture. Time to be charming. I think you're thinking of a different day for Junpei's room. Well, when he's in his room, I guess. Game arcades. Charm and strength. Raises the equipped persona's strength. Charm. A dating sim that teaches how to tend to a lady. Guys. I got nothing. I don't know. I was gonna say dating sims probably don't teach you anything, but I don't know. They might. I don't know. I don't freaking know. But I don't want to find out. Some creepy shit. High School of Youth. Oh my god. So this gives me 4. I played Dating Simulator High School of Youth. I learned the ins and outs of romance and courtship. So this actually gives me 4, not 2. Wow.
Morning.
Sup, dude? How'd you do in your exams? Ugh! Why did you have to come to me with those puppy dog eyes? I mean, I might not care about you, but I'm not cruel. Not so great. Really? You say that? But I bet your scores are still higher than mine. Dude, I'm a laughingstock. You know what I heard those 2 cute first-year girls saying? Did you see the exam results, specifically Iori-senpai's? He sure talks big, unlike his brain. Do you understand what I'm going through? My heart is in shambles and we're not even getting a new girl on the team. No, wait, it's too early to give up hope. We still haven't heard back from her yet. How can we get her to join us? I should figure out what to say to convince her. That was a cry for help. That was a cry for help. Class has ended for today. That was a freaking cry for help. That was a fucking cry for help. Bruh. That was a cry for help. I mean, in hindsight, I know that. When people contact, like, when people ask you, hey, how's it going? How's this? A lot of times, they're actually projecting the question because deep down they want someone to ask them. And I wasn't aware of this years ago. So obviously, I've probably been a horrible person to many people. But when someone reaches out to you, it's typically like, hey, I'm reaching out because I either trust you or I know you or I'm close enough with you, you know? And sometimes you're just like, yeah, it's nothing. And it's like, no, that was a cry for help. He's like down. He feels like shit. You know, people are looking at him. His confidence has crashed. He wasn't at school yesterday. He wasn't at school yesterday. You know, meaning that he was either embarrassed or something happened. I'm willing to put my money on embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of... And it turns into a confidence down spiral because he's gonna start believing that he can't, you know, do things. He can't improve. Yeah. I think Junpei might have been outside the school at the entrance. That's just sad. It's just sad, man.
Yo!
And you're back now? Let's hit the arcade I texted you about, right? Junpei has invited me to join him. This might be a good opportunity to get to know him better. Should I spend time with Junpei? So this is the arcade event that we didn't do before. See, when someone's just filled with bravado, I kind of don't care. Like, right? I don't care. Egos don't impress me. But now the bravado is basically gone because he's been shattered. And now he's almost like a puppy dog with its ears down, its tail between its legs. And it's like, you know, please acknowledge my existence. And I'm just like, now you're not arrogant. Now you're not, you know what I mean? So now I'm not dismissing your arrogance. You're kind of more, I don't want to use the word that starts with P, but like, I feel bad for you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad for you. Like, that dog that's running around up to people and getting pats from people. I don't acknowledge that dog as much as that little dog that's looking at the dog getting pats from people and going like, you know, I go to that little dog and I pat that little dog because that little dog is gonna appreciate that affection and acknowledgement 1,000 times more than that dog that has the confidence to run up to people and get a pat, you know? So I always give that little underdog the pat. Fine, I'll be your friend.
That's right. I was wondering, you think we could pick up some new moves from these fighting games? Can you imagine if we had like a super badass special attack?
You mean like throwing bombs and shooting with scorpions? I like the idea.
Dude, right? And besides, our power's gotta come from the heart, right? That's why I think comics and games will give us a little inspiration.
You could have gotten a skill card. I'm just duplicating stuff, it's alright.
Seeing those heroes in action pumps me up and helps me picture my fights better, know what I mean?
Image training, I do it all the time in my dreams.
But hey, maybe someday someone will make a game about our adventure. I mean, we have gone around saving people, like at the monorail. We kicked ass on that one, didn't we?
We sure did.
Making a comeback after hanging on by a thread? It was like a freaking movie, huh?
You see, it's kind of like, on one side, you could scold him for his stupidity, but I have the feeling that he's aware of it. But when he was arrogant, I was like, listen here, you arrogant idiot. You're being arrogant and cocky, yet when it matters, that arrogance just goes to shit and you start making stupid mistakes because of your own ego. It's destructive and it's risky and it can potentially, you know, harm the team. You're being an idiot. But now is like, fuck, I fucked up, so I'm not even qualified to be in a leadership position. 2, I screwed up my exams and I'm too embarrassed to go to school. It's very different. And so this goes from, hey, I want to show off, to like, I want to come up with something to compensate for that.
Though I'd say you really stole most of the show.
See, he's aware of it.
I admit, wasn't on my game before.
See, this changes the tone. It changes from I want to add icing to it to I want to improve and make up for it.
Next time, I'm totally gonna knock it out of the park.
I expect nothing less.
Oh, look who's talking like a leader. I'm stealing the spotlight next time. You know, I really do want to do my best. His powers, our mission, I got a lot of good things going for me. I feel like my life's finally starting to go somewhere.
Whoopsie.
I got a lot of good things going for me. I've been really waiting for something like this.
Why don't they have the audio be louder over all that music?
I feel like my life's finally starting to go somewhere. I don't plan on letting you get the best of me just yet. You hear? If you go screwing around, I might just have to take over as leader. Well, let's quit yapping and play some games. Our next enemy can wait. You and me are throwing down for the whole enchilada.
You see, I feel like eating burritos again. Bring it on!
Oh yeah? It's your funeral, buddy. Yeah, take that. Die, 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 die!
I left after an intense game with Junpei. The strength of Junpei's homies has increased. It's a box. Looks like the product I ordered.
I see you're back.
You're back. I don't know. I know there's been talk of a new recruit, but don't expect too much from her right away. If there's another big fight soon, we shouldn't throw her in head first, if she even joins us at all. But that's where I come in. I've got a lot of missed fights to make up for after all. Let's take a look at what that, let's take a look. All stats +1, that's really good. That's actually really good. All stats +1. That's really good. You can now check Junpei's room. One step at a time, one step at a time.
Yeah.
Kurosawa's son's deals in a variety of weapons for us. But my weapons, I always got them on me. I dive right into the fray and dish out the pain. Those might not be flashy as some of your weapons, but they're my pride and joy. Just tell me if you ever want to fight with your fist too. I'll whip up a solid training resume for you. It's too bad about that girl, Fuka Yamagishi, huh? It would have been nice if a girl the same year as me joined. Why don't you reach out to her? Urgently seeking workers. Also notice Aki is now in the same stats page. Is he? Oh! He's level 14. What do you have? Can I look at your persona? Buff as fuck! It looks like Emil because he's just like no neck in a circle. But like, what the hell, man? What the hell is this? A hero in Greek mythology. As the son of Zeus and the mortal leader, he inherited his father's immortality. He and his half-brother Castor were famed fighters, and both became stars in the constellation Gemini. Wait, so he's Strike. Junpei is Slash. So you've got two melee fighters. Oh, Pierce. Okay, so that's not actually their persona. But his persona is Electricity. Yeah, so he's the Pikachu. So you've got your Pikachu. You've got your Charmander. You've got your Wind. But you don't have Grass, so Wind is kind of grass. So you've got your Bulbasaur. Where's my Squirtle? Am I the Squirtle? Hey Kirijo, you want to be my Squirtle? Something the matter? Just wanted to chat.
Hello.
Whenever I look at P3R towers, I'm always amazed how many floors it seems to have. The tower reaches to the skies. It's going to be a long and arduous journey. Indeed. Ah, interesting. Dang, Persona 3 ad interrupting my Persona 3 stream. Hey, at least I got the marketing right. Right? Imagine they were like advertising Sailor Moon. What am I doing, damn it? I can hear Junpei yelling and shouting. Junpei, please tell me you're not playing with yourself. What am I doing? That sounds like post-nut clarity. I like how the beginning of this entire stream was about how you cannot redo things, yet we just spent time with Junpei. He's still upset over the girls called him. You see, people look at things different ways. He's upset about what the girls called him, and he's feeling down. When someone insults me, I see it as a challenge. I'm literally programmed now. I do not work on praise. I work on insults. Remember how I got Hachan to call me fat every time she brought me food during streams? Well, I started eating less. I literally need to be attacked. That motivates me. You can't praise me. I don't accept praise. It means nothing to me. You need to literally insult me. Call me weak. Call me fat. Call me stupid. Call me pathetic. It just drives me to improve. I don't get hurt by it. It fuels me. I'm fueled by self-hatred. No one hates me more than I hate myself. I look into the mirror and I hate myself. But that's what drives me. That's what fuels the fire. That's how I grow. Because I don't want to be who I am. I have to improve to be better. I'm not content with myself. Alright, this girl is beginning to scare me. She's just like, Alright, let's see this guy. Man in a suit. There must be some handsome young man out there who could drive all the housewives wild. Right here. Wait, I don't see anyone. For heaven's sake, quit wasting my time. I need to be smooth, damn it. I also think the info broker has a new site for us. Oh yeah? No one can hate more than I hate me. A man's motivation. Yeah. Yeah.
Go have a look for yourself.
Hey Liz, how's it going? He'd rank 4 charm. You're a curious fellow. Nah, he's got nothing. I don't see why self-hatred is bad. It can be constructive and destructive. What matters is how you use it. Like, praise can also be bad. Oh, you're fine the way you are. That can also be destructive, because then people don't feel the need to improve. Oh, it's okay, you have unhealthy habits. And it's like, you gonna change them? No, I'm good the way I am. It's like, well, now you're being detrimental to the person. By the way, how do rewinds work? Rewinds are basically a save slot. And you're loading an older save. That's basically it. Alright, I need more charm. It's time to play more video games. House of the Deceased. Courage. No wonder it costs 3,000 if it's actually giving you 4 points. So this is giving me 4 points. I thought it was only giving me 2. This makes a lot more sense. But why don't they show 4 points? It must be 4 points. It just went... Bruh, I'm tough. It must be 4 points. We didn't actually level up a lot of courage. Man. Why didn't they just show 4 stars? Or 2 rows of 2? I can hear people talking.
Hey, listen!
So it turns out that the cactus I bought at the 100 yen store was fake this whole time. You bought a $1 cactus and you're surprised that it's fake. No wonder it didn't wither. And here I thought I was taking such great care of it. It's a cactus! It survives in the desert! How do you take care of a cactus? It captures the moisture of the air.
No way.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. You put so much effort into watering it too. If you want a real plant, get one from a home center or, you know, an actual flower shop. Yeah, I think I'll buy one from the flower shop on Port Island. I hear they're selling seedlings for home gardening lately. How can people be so stupid watering a fucking cactus? The first bell has rung. You know what you can do with a cactus? You can cook it and make mescaline. I'm glad someone in EcoB server discovered Arcade's true value. I mean, thank God there's people out there that enjoy data mining, because God knows I'd be too lazy. Now we'll have access to a specific social link as you evolve Strength Arcana with the rank 4 Courage. Yeah! Alright, before I forget. It's a school day, so I'm going to focus fire students, and then I'm going to use the weekend to spend time with the old couple. Because I think I can go to the old couple during Saturday, right? Yep. Magic. I recommend going for home EC sooner rather than later, since it's time sensitive. Home EC room? If you want to know all the data mining stuff, the Persona modding Discord tends to be best. The only reason why I don't want to go to those type of Discords is because I'm scared I'm going to get spoiled. Oh yeah, I unlocked this little girl too. I'm sorry little girl, but I gotta focus fire other people. Home economics? I think that's not this one, it's this one. Wait, but isn't that... Oh, but that's that guy. Oh, but did I actually unlock him? Did I unlock him though? I didn't unlock him. By the way, you don't have to see Junpei now anyway, because it's some time before his next one. It looks like we couldn't redo, but we could unlock. Ah, you have to access. Home economics room. There's a sign posted. With my academics level, I'm easily able to translate it. It says, join the fashion club. Meetings are Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I should check out the club. Might take a while. Should I spend some time here? Cool.
Yatta! Yes! This is my finest sewing work yet.
I actually knew a guy like this in high school. The foreign exchange student I met at the bookstore is busy sewing. Say hi.
Oh, bonjour.
Oh, he called me Dono. Oh! Oh!
I haven't seen you since the bookstore. You came. What a pleasant surprise. I am so happy to see you.
What are you doing?
I am training in the art of sewing. I am in this fashion club in order to own my sewing craft. Would you like to join me? It is Tenoshi. Very fun. If I may be so bold, would you sign up for my club?
Sure, I'll join.
Hondo? Really? Hataji kunai. Many thanks. I am thrilled to have a new member. I am here on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But it may be closed when we have exams. I I have not made any good Tomodachi, friends. So it is very sabishi, very lonely. Maybe it is because I do not fit in.
This is a very good way to pick up Japanese words, because he's using a word every now and then, rather than the whole thing just being Japanese.
But now you are here. The divine fates have brought us together.
I ended up joining the fashion club. I'm getting to know the exchange foreign student better. What is he? The priestess? He's the priestess, isn't he? He is, isn't he? Watch this shit.
Thou shalt have our blessings when thou choosest to create a persona of the temperance.
Oh, okay. You had me going for a second. By the way, in which language he speaks in the Japanese dub? I don't know.
Oh, look at the time. Well then, au revoir.
Au revoir.
Oh, that's right. I was wondering, what is the best way to say bye to a friend? As in, what is the most culturally accepted?
I mean, if you're friends, you can just say Jane. Simple see you later. Cool and chummy, peace out. As stated, until we meet again, a theatrical intense, I'll be back. I don't know, why not?
I understand perfectly.
I'll be back.
Yeah, we're going to Switzerland later this year, so I'm looking forward to seeing where Arnie came from. I parted ways with Bebe and went to the dorm. Temperance rank 1, Bebe.
Welcome back.
Sup? Oh, fun stuff. Alright, let's continue.
Hey.
Dude, my persona just keeps getting stronger and stronger. I feel like I can take on my enemies now. Okay, well maybe not just any enemy, but I do feel like I've gotten better than before. Now, if only my grades would go up too. Huh, I guess you do have some self-awareness. Hey, don't make this serious. It was just one of those self-deprecating jokes. Oh, now I'm depressed for real. They are the biggest brother-sister thing. What song was that? That was like Legend of Zelda something. Cassius, I think it was.
Nice one.
In my eyes, Tartarus is the best place we can find for training mind and body. Although I do understand Mitsuda's concerns about the place. Is there even a top floor to that thing? If so, what's at the top? Oof, just thinking about it gives me shivers. I just want to go up there. Jesus Christ, just let me go.
Do you have some time?
I'm a little disappointed about Yamagishi-kun as well. It's quite difficult to find someone who has the potential. Would you feel more confident in your abilities with more team members? We'll be fine on our own. That's true.
That'd be correct.
Thankfully, Sanada-kun has rejoined the team. Indeed he has. Come on, let's become more confident by playing video games. So let me get this straight. We become more courageous by eating a crap ton of burgers. We become more charming by playing a crap ton of video games. At this point, I must be the hottest man on the planet. Because all I do is eat fast food and play video games on weekends. Academics? Magic. I play the quiz game, you're the answer. My brain feels sharper after beating other players with my quick answers. See, this actually makes sense for academics. Because not only is it knowledge, but it's deductive reasoning because you have to do it quickly. How'd you become so brave, eating a fuck ton of burgers? How'd you become so smart, playing a fuck ton of video games? Dude, so what'd you think? Of what?
Yeah.
About that girl, Fuka Yamagishi. I haven't lost hope that she'll join our team. Dude, I've actually seen her around. And yeah, she does look kinda frail, but that just makes me want to be strong enough for the two of us. Bruh, do you like this girl? I It's a good thing we're forward to play video games whenever we want. Oh my god, he's wearing... God damn it. Let's see, today I'm covering the Kofun period in our history. I don't know though. Do any of you think this stuff's relevant? I mean, I could slap together some clay statues that look a lot better than theirs did. I can't wait until we get to the Sengoku era. It's so much more exciting. I'm guessing that rank 5 is the highest stat point. So being tough is 4, and I'm guessing 5 is like fearless. Speaking of the Sengoku era, there was this one general they called the Warhawk of the battlefield. It looks like this turned into another Sengoku lecture. Rank 6 is max. Damn. Probably asking a stupid question, but what damage type is the higher tier since I'm currently playing the game at the moment and I got access to severe and massive damage skills, and I don't know which one is considered the higher grade since I don't want to get rid of some passive skills I have on a specific persona. Guys, you should be able to answer this one better than I can. I think massive is higher than severe, but I could be wrong. I'm kind of sleepy. Should I close my eyes? Stay awake. And that's how the period came to be known as the Sengoku era. Huh? You want to hear more about the Kofun period? Well, if you insist, go look up the Kitora tomb in Nara. It's really famous. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. I'm still average. No! How am I? I'm good. How are you? Class has ended. Okay, we've unlocked those guys. We definitely got to spend time with this guy. Hallway. Oh, it's you. You're adorable and all, but I gotta see what the other guy's doing. I gotta max him out before he disappears. Exams are finally over. Man, I studied my ass off with Imiri. Having a girlfriend sure is a big motivator. Alright, you want to grab some ramen? I feel like he wants to hang out. I feel we can go closer. I feel like I might grow closer. Oh, someone posted spoilers. Guys, don't do that. Nice work deleting it quickly. You're playing Final Fantasy VII before Rebirth. Have fun, man. It's a good game. Yep. I'll do Stagnant Air. And then I'll go to the high school. Alright, let's focus fire this out of there. Kuma, you want to grab ramen? Let's do it. Alright, give me the cheat answers. Alright, guess I'll get myself an extra large special. Huh?
Sorry, man, but I've got to pass this time.
What? Just like that? Why? I'm gonna guess why.
I forgot I have to go check out that cram school today. Sorry, man. No time for ramen today. I mean, getting into college is pretty important, don't you think? You think about the future too, right?
I got plans already. Yeah, more than you do. Not even a little. What? 1? Okay.
Oh, dude, I didn't know you were so serious about your future. I never really thought about my future until Emiri told me I should. She said I'd end up a loser if I didn't.
Oh yeah, she's becoming your mother figure.
But the future's a long way off. I mean, I still have to go to college first, right? Apparently, a bunch of Emiri's students go to good colleges. She must be thinking about our future together. You ought to think about your future too, man. I'd hate to see you end up becoming a loser, you know? That's why we gotta work our asses off. For our futures.
Tomochika seemed to be sincerely worried about my future. I feel like our relationship is growing.
Later. I'm heading to cram school.
Well, that was quick. Went back to the dorm.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. It's strange. The number of apathy syndrome victims seems to be on the rise again. Evidently, the prior decline was only temporary. If that's the case, then what's the point of fighting?
No.
If we do nothing, then everyone will eventually join the Lost. Our efforts have prevented the crisis from escalating to that point. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'd hate to see what the city would be like if we couldn't use our personas. I have a feeling they're up. Oh no, she's chilling.
Yeah.
Thinking about how many more victims there'd be if we couldn't fight shadows is pretty depressing. I'm glad you moved here. It's a lot less overwhelming with you here. There's no telling when all this will end, but together, I know we can do it eventually. I really actually want to do the next story segment with Tartarus and battling. Our efforts probably wouldn't be appreciated by people in town, but if we don't fight, then the city will eventually be overrun with the Lost. That's why we need to enjoy the peace and quiet whenever we find it. That's the result of our hard work. Make sure you don't forget that.
By the way,
We're saving the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why state the obvious? Well, because it doesn't really feel like it. It'd just be nice if we could get some kind of thank you. From the ladies, at least. Dude, you're sounding so desperate! What's with starting early? Starting early because Hutchin wants us to not go overtime because she needs to record the audiobook for her book that's coming out on Amazon. Cool. The kid doesn't have a crush, she has an obsession. As someone who's highly suspected of having BDP, I can kind of understand his headspace. Trying to date a character is still wrong, but I know the thoughts he's having. Nani? Borderline personality disorder. Doesn't borderline personality disorder not exist? It's dissociative personality disorder. Different things? Alright, what do we have here? We already have one of these. I guess it's time to play more games. Charm. Hey, if it's 4 points, we're getting better. I learned the ins and outs of relationships. Borderline is unlike any other personality disorder, although it's closer to ADHD than anything. I remember I was calling it borderline and someone corrected me and they said it's dissociative personality disorder. I don't know. I haven't checked it for a while. I can hear people talking.
Have you heard?
I heard from a younger guy in my club yesterday that a second year is getting bullied.
Huh?
That's crazy. Which second year? I don't know. All I heard is it's pretty serious. I thought our school was peaceful, but I guess stuff like this still happens here. Seems like someone in the same grade as me is getting bullied. That is not cool. That is not cool.
Alright.
Quiet down, class. It's time to begin today's lecture. Progredio adio lucem sidrem. I'm changing today's lecture to another integrated learning one since Mr. Koda left early today. He claimed he wasn't feeling well. Looked fine enough to me though. Quick word of caution. Make sure you know what you're eating before you take a bite. Says the guy giving us drugs. I covered the basics of learning magic at least. So today, I'll go a bit deeper into meditation. First, let's review the ways that magicians will meditate. To heighten the creative impulses, the source of all your magical power, observe a real-world object carefully, then recreate it in your mind down to the last tiny detail. That's the Western standard for meditation, but I'd like to talk about the Eastern style as well. Meditation was originally refined in the East, and modern magicians adapted Eastern meditation for their own original style. You find the right posture, take a deep breath in and out, calm your mind. That's the basic practice of Eastern style. It doesn't take much to practice meditation either. All you need is some free time in a relatively calm environment. It doesn't take long, but you should give yourself at least 15 minutes for a proper session. Now for specifics. First, your posture. Just take a position that you find comfortable. Sitting cross-legged is good enough for most, but you can try the full lotus position too. It's sometimes called kekafusa. You can even meditate while sitting in a chair. Any posture works as long as it's comfortable. Once your breathing is relaxed, close or cover your eyes and let the rest of your body relax too. Now that you've prepared yourself physically, you'll focus next on your mind and soul. Imagine some simple image, perhaps a large tree or the moon. It could even be the god of your own faith, if you like. However, do not force yourself to fully empty your mind. That's actually a common misconception. Most people aren't even capable of it, but succeeding is especially dangerous. You run the risk of losing all control of yourself. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? No, stay awake. This is actually interesting for once.
That is to say.
So what have we learned? Meditation can be aided through iconography rather than forcing an empty mind. Even Christian prayer can reach a level of meditation if practiced fervently enough. Although, in that case, the imagined symbol is presented for a reason other than meditational aid. It can be dangerous to plumb the depths of your consciousness. But by keeping a clear symbol in mind, you avoid teetering over the edge and plunging into darkness. What's wrong with that? I do it all the time. Go ahead and try meditating tonight, if you'd like. Alright, that's it for today. What's wrong with being in sync with your subconscious? Your subconscious is there to help you, not hurt you. You should be aware of how your own mind works and utilize it to your advantage. Why would you fight against yourself? You'll always lose. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Why are people so afraid of themselves? I think they were correcting you. Dissociative is when you have alters. Used to be called split personality disorder, but it's been changed. Kuma, how much do you think the MC's hair would get in the way of fighting?
How to clean up properly.
A lot, because sweat. Not everyone's subconscious is benevolent. When did I say my subconscious was benevolent? Phew, what a workout. I'm gonna teach those first years how to clean up properly. Aww.
So then, I pretended to take a picture with my cell phone.
Oh god, it's one of these girls.
And she totally freaked out and started crying. It was like we caught her red-handed or something. You should have seen the look on her face. It was priceless.
What's happening?
Wow, that's pathetic. I've never laughed so hard in all my life.
You're making fun of someone?
Why?
Bullies.
But what are they making fun of?
Huh? Did you hear a voice? It's calling me.
Jump off the rooftop!
Huh? What voice? I don't hear anything.
Don't worry, you will soon.
Maki? What's going on? Are you listening to me?
It's gonna be hilarious. Have you ever seen someone drop a watermelon off really high? That's what a human does when their skull hits the ground, especially when it's a hard pavement.
Maki? Hello? Huh? Are you feeling alright? Yeah, sorry. What were we talking about?
Hey, here's a fun discussion topic. You know how apathy syndrome is affecting certain people? Here's a question. If apathy syndrome only started affecting people that were assholes, would we care? If people that were jerks or, you know, unsavory members of society and they started getting affected by apathy syndrome, would we care?
They're finally gone.
I call that karma. Yeah. See how we interpret these things?
Ugh, I can't stand girls like that.
But here's the thing, right? If something like that happened, we'd all observe it and think that's fine because it's karma. But if we actively create that karma by doing something negative to these negative people, we feel uncomfortable about it. Why? Why is the act of observing something and feeling good about it any better than doing it yourself? Is it because we don't like to get our hands dirty? Just a thought. 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 Exams suck, don't they? You have to study so much that your score gets posted. And if you do bad, everyone will laugh at you. That's such a Japanese thing. Our scores don't actually get announced in our schools here in Australia. You get your score, but it isn't announced to the class. So if you F up, that's on you. What's this? Student council room. When I think of home economics, I think about cooking experiments and some kind of thing. I hear that some people burn their textbooks by accident by setting them too close to the stove. Bruh. On one hand, it's karma. On the other hand, life is a life. Depending if the shadows are taking over monorails and trying to kill randoms. 100%. I'm just putting the thought experiment in that if only people that are negative were affected negatively, would we care? That's the thing. Like, I know it took over a monorail and it could kill people, obviously bad. But I'm like just taking the scenario of if only bad people were being affected. But then we could have that entire conversation of where do you draw the line? Like, let's think Death Note. Day one, it's murderers, organized crime people, you know what I mean? Like, you start with the bad guys. And then after a while, you've gotten rid of all those people. And then it's shoplifters, people that don't return the trolley at the supermarket, you know what I mean? Like, and then you've gotten rid of those people, right? Like, where do you draw the line? That's why I'm getting into the thought experiment. It's kind of random, but isn't it a pain to have to reply to messages from people you don't care about? I don't think so. Cheers, you're a patient one. I don't respond to all messages. Remember, I'm an asshole. Work related. This is Order Giri. Today's student council duties are the same as usual. Come to the student council room if you'd like to attend. That's all. See, he's reaching out because clearly I'm not Why is everyone messaging me? Konnichiwa! It's tres difícil to type. If I make any mistakes, after school I'll wait in the hallway. Are you busy today? Wait, what? I finally made up my mind to work hard for a brighter future. Something's gonna drag me down. Will you hear me out? Remember chemistry experiments where people wash test tubes immediately after heating it up, causing it to explode? Clearly they failed chemistry. If they don't realize this. So many bros to hang out with. Where in the hell are our girls? You're telling me, bro. Dodge light. We also got our pork cutlet sandwich. Don't forget we've got like infinite SP. So we're kind of okay. All your yens, yep. Oh yeah, I can use money to make an offering, because I'm rich! But it uses up time, unfortunately. Kuma needs to be more of a sandwich to talk to girls. I need to be more than a sandwich. It's kind of crazy that up until recently, I've been a emotionally... I don't want to say vacant, but an emotionally bankrupt person. Only girls you have at the moment are Chikiro and Yuko. You don't even have Yuko because you can't spend time with her. Wait, Yuko or you mean Yuki? Are we talking about Yukari? Oh no, Yuko is the... Yeah, her name's Yuko. I should probably write that down. So, Junpei social, Bebe is the foreign team manager. Yuko Nishiwaki. Alright, this is gonna get very confusing with all these Japanese names. You seem to know Kiriju-san, but you're not going after her, are you? I sure am! I don't think that's a good idea, since she lives in a totally different world than the rest of us. I have a feeling that if a guy tries something funny, her bodyguards will break his neck. Ah, that could be fun for both of us. I mean, it probably doesn't help that Yuka has been ignored till this point. Hey, I tried hanging out with her once or twice. You know, I've actually had this happen. I remember there was this girl that really liked me in Kendo. And she went to a different university's Kendo club. And then a bunch of the guys were asking me why I don't give any attention to any of the girls in our Kendo club. And so I basically explained to them about the no dojo incest rule. And that I don't want to date or do anything with anyone from my own dojo, because if it doesn't work out, it makes it awkward and it creates it creates a weird environment for people. I didn't realize at that time that our senpai, who was older, he's on the Australian national team, he looked around at everyone, they looked at him, and then he looked at me. I'm like, what's going on? And then he basically said, I didn't want to tell you this, but he was dating the sensei of Ayano University's Kendo club, when they were younger, obviously, but they met through Kendo, which is why we no longer train with that club, because she's their sensei, and because he's teaching us, she's teaching them, we never train together because of the awkward environment. So basically, I was saying what I want to avoid, but he actually ended up doing that and learning it the hard way. And then it was like, oh, whoops. And it's like, it's okay. But he didn't want to tell me specifically because he thought that, I was just hitting on all the girls. But after a while, they realized that I refused to basically hit on any of the girls that we trained with. But shortly after I said that, the girls from the other Kendo club started actually trying to make a move because they realized, wait, he's not an asshole. He's only ignoring the girls in his own club. So then when we trained together on Fridays, they actually started to make a move. And then it was actually funny. The reason I'm saying this one girl was trying to hit on me, right? She had a boyfriend from her own Kendo club, but she was trying to hit on me. I wasn't paying attention to her because she wasn't my type. But anyway, and so at one point, after a training session together, we were going to dinner or something, as we always do, as these two clubs, right? And her brother tried to pull the whole big bro thing on me. I didn't even care because someone walks up to you, want to talk to them. And it's yeah, sure, I'm talking to you. It's da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's oh, so what's happening between you and my sister? I'm like, who's your sister? I didn't even realize that was her brother. And long story short, he said something along the lines of if you do anything to her, I'll break your neck. I started laughing. This is while we were walking, right? And then I just started laughing. And he was big serious. He was big serious. And I just started laughing. She was right in front of us talking to another girl, but clearly she was listening to the conversation. I didn't realize at the time. I started laughing. Everyone stopped because I never laugh, right? Like, they never made me laugh up until this point. There I am laughing. And then I couldn't stop laughing, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. And I basically put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I just can't stop. Like, I'm not trying to be insulting, but I'm trying to stop. He was so pissed, right? He was so pissed, right? So the people in my dojo, because a couple of the boys were at the back, they know what I'm like, because I've trained with them, right? And we trained pretty rough. Like, one of them was a boxer, another one did ninjutsu. Our sensei from Japan in the first day started cracking me, and he's like, alright, he's alright. And then this guy's trying to threaten me, right? And I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, it's alright. We walked away, and I was just like, oh my god. Because he didn't know, right? He didn't know. He was just being a big brother. It's like perfectly fine. I didn't take anything from it. But like, it's pretty funny. He'll break my neck. It's pretty funny. And then I remember when we ended up doing another training session, he was particularly, he started targeting me in kendo. But the thing was, he couldn't do anything, right? So he would like charge me. You know how you go for a strike and then you go like hand to hand with the two swords together, the two shinai. But what a lot of people do at that point when they're aggressive is they actually use their body to push the other person with the momentum. The thing was, I'm a big boy. I'm 100 kilos. And so there I am, very stable, you know, like I know how to lower my body weight so you can't trip me. My center of gravity is low, and I know how to absorb hits because you got to learn how to absorb and use momentum and all these other things. So he started targeting me in training, and because he's been doing it for years, he can obviously score a point on me. Not a big deal. But after scoring a point, he would charge into me almost like a tackle to try to sort of like knock me over. Thing is, you can't exactly knock me over, right? So every time he's doing it, I just sort of just like absorb it, and I'm sort of like, are you alright? Are you alright? And then one time I was like, fuck this is getting annoying. He went for a charge, he came in, he was about to push me, I basically just turned a little bit, so the momentum from his push actually slid on the side. So when he went to push in, he ended up sliding on an angle and falling down face first on the floor because he lost his balance. So I didn't like go head to head. I was just like, I am not doing this. And so when he came in, I just went like this and he just went down there. And then there was a loud bang and everyone was like, what's going on? This guy's on the ground. Everyone's like, what did you do? It's like, I didn't do anything. So Kuma, has learned empathy changed how you interact with girls who aren't your type? Well, considering I have Hachan, I haven't like interacted with many girls. But I will say that if I had empathy, if I had the level of empathy that I have now in the past, I can confidently say that I probably would have had a much harder time spending time with the girls. Because, not even the girls that are not my type, but because it's easy to say the right things when you don't care about the other person. It's like playing a game. What do I say to get 2 brownie points? That's how I viewed it. I didn't care about the other person so much as I cared about the other person thinking that I'm a good person. So I basically played them. Whereas now, I actually see them as people, and I go, I can't say that because then I'm misleading them. You know what I mean? The other person is trying to form a genuine connection with you by throwing you a rope. And I've just, you know what I mean? Like up until now, I've just been tying it to something and walking away. Whereas they actually want you to play tug of war with them. You know? I view it differently. I see an element that up until now I could not see. So instead of seeing, I don't know, something that you push buttons to get a response, I actually see a person with feelings and hopes and dreams and stuff. And it would almost be cruel to manipulate them. I don't think I would be able to be who I was in the past, knowing what I know now. Because I would feel bad about it. Whereas before, I didn't feel anything. I didn't care. I honestly, legitimately did not care. At all. Like, I would care more about this coffee than I would about them as a person. They were worth nothing to me. So much so that, and here's a point, right? I don't remember the names of all these non-dojo people that I trained with. I would have trained with them for at least 100 hours apiece. Some of them were into me. We've trained. We've had dinner together. I've pretended to listen to things they said. And I've even engaged in conversations with them where it was in one ear, out the other, right? And I don't even remember their names. That is how little I cared about them. Like, I was there physically, but my brain was not there. Like, I was not there. I was going through the motions of being there, but I didn't even see them as actual people. They were just people I trained with, which was a means to an end. I train with you because you're good at this. By training with you, I learn how to counter that, overcome that, and learn that technique. I don't see you as whatever your name is, you know, who studied here, goes there, has an older brother or younger sister who likes cars and wants to become whatever when you grow up. I just see you as a tool to help me grow. I see you as a thing rather than a person. And that's how I've done it up until now. So like that time with the Twitch girl you met that one time, I feel bad about that, yes. I feel bad. I legitimately feel bad. Mind you, she was not there at the last Twitch meetup, like 1 or 2 weeks ago. I genuinely feel bad about that. Because that was apparently a girl that was talking about Final Fantasy, and I commented, and we commented back and forth, and I think we even DM'd about Final Fantasy, and then I go to a community meetup with Twitch streamers. She's there, I don't even recognize her. She's sitting on the same table as me, next to me, drinking the same drinks that I am drinking, getting drunk, and I just ignored her completely. And then she like face palmed the table, and I was just sitting there like, taxi! Like, I genuinely feel bad. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I didn't even recognize who she was. And again, out of all the people there, she would have probably been the person that I had most in common with. Yet, I didn't find that out because I just completely ignored her simply because she wasn't my type. Okay, that answers your question. How am I like interacting with people that aren't my type with my empathy now? Truth be told, I still don't make an effort to interact with them, but I feel bad sometimes. That's what some girls get for being gold diggers and looking for looks. Except that's literally me. Or should I say, that's been me up until now. But to be fair, it's been easy because personality was never a factor. I'm not gonna justify it, I'm just gonna say what happened. I'm not saying it's right, I'm just saying what I did. I'm not saying it was the right thing to do, but I'm not gonna lie about it. I take ownership of my actions. It is what it is. I'm not denying it, I'm not justifying it, I'm just admitting it. Say what you will, think what you will. That's up to you. Well, Kuma is playing the right game for taking responsibility for your own choices. You do know why I like playing games, right? The more games like this that I play, the more things that I actually learn. I actually grow and develop as an individual. I get realizations. I actually get character progression in my own brain. I don't actually get this character progression IRL, because for me, IRL is just things that you do to get shit done. You say you take responsibility for your actions like you agreed to do when you started P5 and P3R. What I mean is, I take responsibility for the damage that I caused. I don't deny it. But by the same token, by being more aware, my actions are changed. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm a good person. Well, my actions have changed and I am more aware. It doesn't mean that I still don't do certain things. Like, I still do ignore people. It's just that I don't use and manipulate them the way I used to. I don't pretend to care. Let's just put it that way. I don't completely ignore everything they say. I might have actually started listening to what people are saying rather than blankly nodding and just... You know, the more I think about it, that's actually quite monstrous. Let's not go there, please. Oh, Kuma. What's up? Got a sec? I need to talk to you. Wants to hang out. I feel we can grow closer. I feel like I might grow closer to him. Should I spend time? Spend time with him.
Sorry.
Thanks for making time. I appreciate it. I'm not really in the mood for ramen. Let's just go to Wild Duck. What happened? Trouble in paradise? She broke up with you, didn't she?
I can't eat.
Someone's in love. Oh my god, look at the size of that chips. What happened?
Sure you want to know?
You see, in the past, I would ask what happened, but I wouldn't actually listen to their response. I just knew that it was the right answer.
I don't think we're gonna get to eat together like this anymore.
Yeah?
To be honest, something's been on my mind. I saw a magazine in Emiry's room. Guess what it was called?
How to pick up younger men for desperate housewives. In fashion. Occult living. Bride to be. Bride to be. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How'd you guess? Man, you're amazing.
Well, in Japan, if you're not married by the age of 30, you're what's known as a leftover girl. I think they call it leftover cake. Because it was supposed to be eaten last month.
When I saw that magazine, it got me thinking. And I've made up my mind, man. As soon as I graduate high school, I'm gonna marry Emery.
Okay. Or a Christmas cake if you're over 25. What, you get cake for Christmas? I want a cake. But like, okay. Guys, you're a high school kid. This is the first girl you've dated, and you're already getting married. I think you're jumping into things a little quickly.
You think that's a good plan?
I don't think that's a good plan. I think you need to think about this a little better. Congrats. You're rushing things. Sure, whatever. I think you're rushing things. I think you're right. Congrats. This is just enabling a bad decision. This is enabling a bad decision. You see, old Kuma would say congrats. New Kuma would say you're rushing things. You need to think about this, man.
Thanks, dude.
This is horrible.
I'm seriously in love with Emery, and I'm gonna marry her.
You're in the honeymoon phase. It usually lasts about 6 months.
Then, Emery Kana will be known as Emery Tomochika, and I will make her the happiest wife ever. Sorry, I just want you to back me up, you know?
Tomochika seems dead set on his plan. I feel like our relationship is stronger. This kid's gonna get married to the first girl he's ever dated.
we should get going. I wonder how many more times I'll get to walk home with you like this.
This doesn't seem healthy. I decided to walk home with Tomochika. You know, you see, now I'm looking at it from the point of view of the teacher. Imagine this. You're a teacher. I'm gonna assume she's mid-20s. She's a teacher. She's graduated high school, at the very least gotten a university education and been certified to be a teacher. So let's assume 3 years on top of high school. So let's assume 18 plus 3, 21. Let's assume she's worked as a teacher for several years. She's at least mid-20s, right? So imagine you're mid-20s or 30s or something like that. Now imagine that you're not actually getting many suitors that are interested in you, and the only person that's actually interested in you is a younger student. That's one of your options. And you're getting pressured by your family to get married. At this point, it's supply and demand. You know what I mean? Like, it's supply and demand. Now, I could sit here and be like, she's dating a younger student, she's cradle snatching and shit. But then at the same time, I could look at it as, well, if that's the only option she's got available, well, that's the best option of the options she has available. Who am I to criticize her for picking the best option that's available? It's not like she hit on a student in class. The student hit on her. Now we can do the whole argument that he is a child, she's an adult, they shouldn't be doing this while he's in high school, blah, blah, blah. But then, legally, Japan's age of consent is 16. So technically, he's the legal age where he can do this. So she's not, according to Japanese standards, breaking any law. So, like, she's in the clear. She's also an ethics teacher. Yeah, well, in Japan, you can buy schoolgirls' underwear from a vending machine. So, like, ethics is subjective. I mean, ethics, where do we draw the line? All that means is she knows the loopholes and what she can get away with. That just makes her sound more like a predator. Midnight, I know what I did. I just shattered your view of Japan. It's not as wholesome as you think it is. It is actually quite dysfunctional, to say the least. Do we ever even see this teacher here once? I don't know, but I'm actually curious. I'm still not 100% convinced if this teacher views him as a boyfriend. Probably just a dumb kid she invited over some tutoring is my guess. I mean, she is kind of doing that motherly role. My students get into good universities. Here's some motivation. You need to study. Check out the cram school. It could just be motherly intuition. But then at the same time, I don't know. But then at the same time, he is a high school boy with hormones. At the same time, we haven't even seen him give her a Valentine's Day gift. So we don't even know if she is aware of his romantic pursuits. We don't know. It's me, Nani. Sorry for the sudden invite, but I'm thinking about getting something to eat right now. Do you want to join me? Is this a social link?
Hey, so...
Good, I hate bullying. Even just seeing it happen to someone else. It just feels just as bad. I feel the same.
Yeah.
Right, I overheard these girls talking about how they were picking on someone. I couldn't tell who they were talking about or anything though. I wish I could do something. You know, being the way I am now, I would legit just walk up to them and ask them what's so funny. I'd like in on the conversation. And then I'd just ask them how they would feel if someone did that to them. Where are you at? Where you at, bro? Bro! Wherefore art thou, bro?
Yo.
Did you see my text message? Wanna grab a bite? Sonada has invited me to join him. This might be a good opportunity. Should I spend time?
I see.
Alright, I guess it's pretty late already. Lately I'm only free at night. Let me know when you have some time. Okay, so I'll check out the text message where I'm right in front of you. I will reply to the text message while I'm right in front of you. I literally teleported 2 inches.
Go. Yes.
Let's go. Come on, get me some protein, boy.
I've gotten a lot of my edge back since I've been able to focus on my training.
Protein, 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 protein.
I've been meaning to thank you for that. You've really stepped up as our leader.
Call me Führer.
So tonight's on me. You've got enough responsibility as it is.
Aww. I can handle it. I'm barely getting by. Good, I'm starving.
So you've got talent and an appetite. I think you'd make a pretty good athlete. Just don't push yourself too hard. Things will get easier with experience. And if you need anything, let me know. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Aww.
Excuse me?
Nani?
I knew it! You're Sanada-san from Gekukan High! I heard you lived in Iwa Todai, but wow! I never thought I'd run into you here!
Damn, he's a magnet.
We're big fans of yours! Please, can we get a picture with you?
How about a video?
I'm busy, and I don't like having my picture taken.
Woof.
I kept hearing rumors that you were injured. Are you okay now? Do you need any help? Is there anything I can bring you?
This is kind of creepy when you think about it.
Who do you think that is?
Not sure. Celebrity, maybe? Want to go see?
What the literal hell?
Let's go.
He literally just ran away.
I've had this problem at school, but I didn't think it'd happen out here too.
You know that guy from Twilight? I forget his name, it's not important. But the lead actor of Twilight had so many fangirls just like stalking him. You know what he did to handle them? One fan literally came up to him that was stalking him for a while. And she was stalking him. You know what he did? He invited her to go grab a meal. And so they went to grab dinner. And he just basically unloaded on her all his life troubles. Like all his worries, anxieties, shit that's been happening. Like how his family's a mess. You know, he hasn't done his taxes. Like all that shit. He never saw her again. He just shattered the illusion she has. Like he just destroyed that perfect image that she had in her mind about her. Never saw her again. Plus, he saved a fuck ton of money on a therapist.
It's probably because of those interviews, or the rumors online. I've gotten all kinds of attention as I've kept up my winning streak.
Sounds rough. I'm jealous. God, that is a curse. You want to be incognito. You don't want everything online. Because then everyone knows about everything you've done. It makes it more difficult to operate. You want to be incognito, flying under the radar. You want to be just popular enough that people are interested, but incognito enough that they're not going to talk about the shit you've done to them.
You could say that again. I'm not some panda in a zoo for everyone to gawk at.
Yeah, you're definitely more of a bear.
All I want is to be as strong as I can. I want to train hard and feel real pride in my strength. But all I ever seem to get is more trouble.
That's rough, buddy.
Alright, looks like they've given up. Let's head out to eat. For real this time. We only have so many hours left in the day.
Steak, steak.
Hey, don't be like that. I know a place that'd be perfect for us, girl.
Oh, that is so creepy. You see how... I'll give you guys a scenario. Take a look. 4 guys. Look how they've basically cornered them and their back is to the wall. This is predatorial as all hell. These 4 assholes are hyenas. Look at that. 4 guys trapping 2 girls. That's messed up. And this actually happens in Japan a lot. But the bad part is most of the girls are drunk, so it's really bad. That's the dark side of Japan most people aren't aware of. It's really bad. It happens in a lot of countries, but the thing is, like, it's really bad.
Please, just leave us alone. We're not interested.
One drink, that's all we're asking. Come on, it'll be fun.
Yeah, 1 drink and they just put a pill in it. Next thing you know, you wake up somewhere.
We said no, okay?
It's those girls from earlier. Are they being hit on? I wouldn't say they're being hit on.
Hey. Leave them alone. You don't want the police to get involved, do you?
Huh? Who the hell are you?
What? You want to call the cops? Quit trying to act like a big man, you little punk.
Yeah, time for you to piss off.
You piece of...
Hold up. You got some slick moves. I bet you know how to fight, all right?
No, he's never fought a day in his life before. He wouldn't know the first thing about fighting.
So what if I do?
How about you and I go a few rounds? If you ain't too busy, there's a spot around back.
Yes, a few rounds to tire him out, just enough for his 3 friends to jump in.
Whenever I see guys who think they're hot shit, all I want to do is put them in their place.
You know, I get the same feeling all the time, but in this case, you're that guy.
I bet a lot of people call you a tough guy. So how about we put it to the test?
Don't get baited by ego.
What? Is he scared now?
Really? Says the guy in a turtleneck and those checkered jeans.
See? I told you. Nothing but trouble. Stay here. I'll be done in a minute.
Don't bother, just kick him in the dick and walk away.
What? You think you're gonna beat me just like that?
Look, I see the skinny jeans that you're wearing. You've got absolutely no power coming from those legs. On top of that, the boots that you're wearing make it difficult for you to follow through with your legs using punches, meaning that it's all an upper body action. There's absolutely no force behind it. You that is wearing the suit pants, clearly you don't use your legs to kick, so I'm not really worried about that. And those 2 guys behind you that are standing all the way there, especially the loud one, is just there to get a confidence boost because he can't do anything on his own.
Don't worry. I won't go all out against an amateur. It's gotta be a fair fight.
I wouldn't even bother. I mean, back in the day I would bother, but now I wouldn't even bother.
Hey, over there! Break it up!
Let's beat it.
I told you, officer. They were the ones antagonizing us.
And I told you we'll hear all about it down at the station.
You see, this is why you don't bother talking to cops, you just walk away.
You're high school students, aren't you? We'll need your contact information to notify your parents about this.
Oh, says the cop that clearly hasn't done any physical exercise in the last 20 years. So if we were to turn around and start running in the opposite direction, would you be able to catch us? Or would you lose us by the first corner? What do you think?
If I could butt in.
Oh, hello, Kurosawa.
Kurosawa-san.
Oh, pulling rank, are we?
I'll handle these 2. I've already cleared it with the brass. I don't know what's going on here, but you better not be starting any trouble.
There was no trouble. It wasn't our fault. And that was a close call. There was no trouble.
Then why'd we get a report from 2 ladies saying you were attacked by a group of punks?
A report from 2 ladies saying that we were attacked by a group of punks, yet the 2 cops wanted to talk to us?
They wanted to test my strength. I was just giving them what they wanted.
Akihiko, you're taking unnecessary fights. As much as you can handle yourself with your hands, 4 guys are unpredictable. One of them can pull out a knife. Do you really want to have to deal with that? Do you really want to have to deal with that?
In the middle of a public street? You really need to think things through. Listen, I'm an officer of the law. I don't care who you are. Anyone who disturbs the peace is gonna have to deal with me. As you can see, your friend here is a bit of a hothead.
I know, I've been there, I've done that. Every weekend I used to get into fist fights all the time. It used to be my favorite part of going out with my drinking buddies. Legit. Every time we would go out and someone would get aggressive, I would pick for a fight. Honestly, I was that guy. Like, 2 people would nudge into me, or like 1 person would nudge into me, and they'd be like, "Oi, what was that?" I'm like, "Fuck off." And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you want to step outside?" I'm like, "Yes, please." And then we'd go outside and knock him the fuck out. I was literally that guy. But in hindsight, it was stupid. It was stupid. Don't do that. It's stupid. Don't be that guy.
I know it won't be easy, but try and keep an eye on him, would you?
Trust me, I will. Leave it to me.
Those are some bold words. Good thing. My arm's healed, and we've got way more dependable people now. There's no better time to test my strength. Especially now that we have someone like you. We really lucked out on that one. So I'm gonna keep honing my skills. That way, I can put down anyone I face with my own 2 hands.
Yeah, until they pull a gun on you and shoot you.
You really haven't changed at all. In any case, don't get in over your heads. I have a hunch the guys you ran into were from a gang that's been active around here recently. Just be careful. You don't want to get on their bad side. Once you're on it, you'll never get off. All right, it's late. You better head on home.
So much for eating out. It's been non-stop interruptions all night. Kurosawa-san's right, though. We should probably head home. Sorry about this. I'll treat you some other time. I'm gonna do some jogging on the way back. You wanna join?
Do we have to be wearing suit pants to do jogging? I don't like it when they get sweaty. Sure.
Good answer. It's dark, so watch out for cars. I'm gonna run ahead. You just follow at your own pace.
I ran back to the dorm. I feel like my stamina has improved after running that long of a distance. Next time we're alive on 5 HP, I'll thank Akihiko. I hear people talking.
Hey!
Hey, have you heard about that second year?
Yep.
Oh yeah, the one they found lying in front of the school gate this morning, right? Hopefully she just ran away from home, but I feel like this is the start of something big.
You know what?
Yeah, there might be reports and camera crews and stuff. I'd rather not deal with that. Wait, is that the girl that we're taking photos of?
Hey, did you hear about that girl in 2E? Yeah, I heard they have no idea what happened.
Oh my god, isn't it so bizarre?
Man, everyone's talking about it. People sure got a lot of time on their hands. So, you hear about it too?
I haven't.
The girl from 2E went missing while she was out late last night. And this morning, they found her lying in front of the school gate.
Dude, you realize that's what people do when they drug people. They spike their drinks, they do shit, and then they drop them off in a random spot.
Nobody knows what happened. And supposedly, she's still unconscious.
That's fucked.
Morning.
Yo, Yuko-tan. Man, this is a tough case. Even for Junpei Iori, ace detective.
Oh, come on, this is not the time.
Ace detective? You're so dumb. More like Stupe, ace defective.
Where'd that come from?
Ouch.
Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't seen you all morning. Where you been?
I was talking to the teacher.
About the girl outside?
And that girl they found? I saw her yesterday on my way back from practice. She seemed just fine then.
Huh. The plot thickens.
That's really bad. That is really bad. Looks like Karma bit that girl after all. I don't know if that's the girl or some other girl, but like it's really bad. Really, really bad. If someone spiked the drink and did something. I honestly don't know how people do that. It disgusts me. It really does. Alright, let's continue. Linked episodes. Roger that. A P the fool who don't know when to quit.
Ace detective at the plate.
Mr. Jano's throwing the towel, boy. What?
Yeah.
Dude, the hell? You just gonna ignore me like that? Not cool, bro. Mr. T is... Mr. T is just fucked. He's got a mohawk, muscle, and chains. It's just like... What a character, honestly. What a character. Oh. Who the hell is Yuko? Hello? You done for today? Want to go home together? Ah! She's trying to hang out with me. Hello. I'm sorry to keep asking this way, but do you have some time to spare for me? I'll be waiting to hear from you. Ah! 2 girls! An old man's request. Ah! Oh god. Do we even have a persona? We have a chariot. We have a hero. Do I have strength? We have justice for our good little hero. Oh boy. Yeah. Real talk though, I'm a little worried about how much more and more people are becoming victims. And stop being victims. Yeah.
Oh.
Kuma, you know those rumors? They're a little creepy. Yep. Rumors sick. About the girl who collapses already all over the school. I hope no one spreads rumors about me. No one even knows who you are. Is the girl up at the front gate? We know it was one of the bullies since Yukari said it was one of those girls she saw yesterday. Oh! Well, I don't care then! Waiting for my boyfriend. I'm scared about all the stuff that's been happening lately, so he's gonna walk me home. What a gentleman! Very curious, Jin. Hey, have you heard about the ghost in the home ec room? Yeah, he's my friend. What? Impressive. You know the school well. Nope. I heard there's a ghost in there, man. The sewing machine will be on, no one's inside, or you hear weird noises coming from in there. My social link is a ghost? Nani? Alright, I gotta go to the bloody velvet room. Damn it, there's a social link everywhere! Stop it! I'll laugh if Bebe is actually a ghost. And I'm the only one that can see him. What did... Well, you did say he was your friend. Kuma seems nice in the moment, but in the end, it's just another way for innocent people to be harmed. And no one will do anything as long as Kuma continues to do his work. Bebe the French ghost. The French ghost got lost in France and ended up in Japan. Here is where to do social links first. During exams. Yeah. I also want to make sure I don't get any negative points. But I need to go to the Velvet Room. Oh yeah, you don't consume any time, do you?
Marvelous.
Quite the fulfilling life. Why do you keep giving me free shit? I haven't done anything.
I'm looking forward to it.
Is this an allowance or something? Ask you out.
A shame.
Terribly sorry, I'm unavailable. Ouch! Requests?
Are you accepting a request?
150, I'll get that with time. 450, I'll get that with time. Fusion. Have an Oberon with the skill Marzio in your possession. And try Beef Ball. But Oberon is not the strength arcana, so... I'm getting social skills, so she's giving me fragments. Fair enough. Alright, time to create some strength.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Is Velvet blue? I don't even know anymore.
I too. Which will you choose?
No strength. No strength. Oh, Valkyrie strength. But I already have a Valkyrie.
Take all the time you need to consider.
Ah, it's nice. It gives me unregistered. See, I can take the Hermit and take the Chariot, creating a Lovers. Then I can
all the time you need to consider.
Summon a Strength Valkyrie. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'll create a Lovers and then I'll create a Strength.
Is this acceptable?
Sure, let's create you. Why not?
Please choose what skills to inherit.
I get this for free. I get this for free. I want Spirit Drain, Growth, and Tarunda. And Sonic Punch.
It seems no new power. Well then, shall we begin?
I'm Tamlin. Everything I am belongs to you. Call for me anytime. Simp! And then I can
This is your progress so far.
summon Strength. Yeah.
Please take a look. So you'll be summoning this one? May it be your inner strength. Very well. We look...
Growth. One of the best for loving personas you aren't using. However, like the growth skill on any I like to have it. I wish I had it as a card. Hi, it looks like there is a color called Velvet. It's a pinkish red. That said, it's no relationship with Velvet the cloth. That's why I got confused. You can bloody wait, sandwich boy! Skilled reporter. Another victim was found. Since the victim was at the front gate, that must be the scene of the crime. If the victim was attacked somewhere else, you'd have to be carried to the front gate. But why would the culprit do such a thing? The reasoning doesn't add up. Anyway, there's a high probability that Gokukan itself is involved in this somehow. Of course it adds up. The perpetrator wouldn't want the victim to know where the crime occurred so they could investigate. I know this guy when I was your age. He's a grave digger. He told me, when you die, I'll dig you a fine big grave. It was nice of him. Good friends are a blessing, they really are. Whoops. Alright, it's time for me to be social. I will spend time with you next time. Yuko. Hey, exams are over, huh? Congrats on surviving. Hopefully you're not too beat from all the studying. Are you free today? I actually gotta head out to do some shopping for the track team, like buying athletic tape and stuff. There's a lot. It'd be nice if I had an extra hand or two to carry everything. Hint, hint. You know what? I actually would have needed someone that said hint, hint when I was younger. Because I was oblivious as all F. So if there was someone around that actually said hint, hint, I might not have been such a big idiot. Let's spend time. Cool, thanks. I can't really rely on other team members at all. You get it, right, Kuma? Okay then, off to Polowina Mall we go.
Okay, shopping for club stuff is done. Good thing you came with me. I didn't realize there was so much to buy. Also, I wasn't really in the mental state to do this alone today.
What's going on? What happened? See, I instinctively now know what to say.
Nothing major. Maybe I was exaggerating a bit. It's still bothering me, though. On today's classic literature pop quiz, I didn't know any of the answers. And before I knew it, I dozed off. I ended up handing in a blank paper.
That's bad. It wasn't your fault. It was that damn TV show you spent last night watching, wasn't it?
I know, right? I didn't do it on purpose. But then Mr. Akoda got all pissed off. He called me to the faculty office and told me I had to write a reflection essay. I had to listen to Mr. Akoda lecture me for the longest time. He was all like, at this rate you'll end up as a good-for-nothing adult, and you're not putting enough thought into your future. Come on, it's way too early to worry about the future, isn't it? We're still just teenagers.
Not wrong. Hey, Hachon has joined us in the cool room. Welcome to my fridge. That's true. I don't think so. You haven't thought about it? I would just agree with her.
Right? We should be allowed to enjoy ourselves now, while we still can.
See, they do have 3 little music note things.
Honestly, I haven't really thought about my future at all. I'm working hard for the track team, so I think that's good enough for now. As for the future, well, I've got plenty of time to think about it later.
Yuko is smiling happily. Feel like our relationship has grown. Ooh, Mr. Ekoda. Is that the guy that wears the samurai thing on his head?
I guess this isn't the best place for a long conversation, huh? I'm gonna go drop these off at the storage room. See ya!
Well, that worked.
Ouch!
What the hell?
Ow! Hey, it's dangerous to be running around here. Wait, aren't you...
Oh, Auntie Yuko.
What?
How many times do I have to tell you? You can call me Big Sis, nothing else.
Auntie. Auntie just makes you feel old.
Oh no, they're gonna catch me.
Yeah?
See ya, Auntie.
Hey, wait! And he's gone. That kid lives across the street from me. Why on earth are they playing tag in a place like this? I mean, it's dangerous, right? You should go play in the schoolyard or something. Oh no, the school gate is gonna close soon. I'll see you at practice.
Damn. I said bye to Yuko and decided to go back to the dorm.
Oh, welcome back.
Did you hear the rumor going around school? I mean, come on, a ghost story? You think they'd be old enough to know ghost stories aren't real? Anyway, I'm feeling kind of uneasy all of a sudden, so I think I'll go to bed early. Sorry, I won't be able to go to Tartarus today. Okay, I'm gonna go check out what's going on with Hutchin. She came into the room for like a minute and then left. I don't know if she was just trying to cool down and she forgot something, or if she came in here to see me, but I was busy playing. So let's take a quick little break and I'll be back and then we'll push extra long. I'll only be like 3 minutes.
Your notes are as perfect as ever. They're easier to understand than the textbook itself.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Not this shit again! Not this again! No! Why? Why does this keep happening? Why do you do this to me, Sire 2.0? Why? Why? Why am I getting rejected? Why?